What's good, everybody? I'm Neal, Newberry, host of Live from the Nickel.
What's good, everybody? I'm Neal, Newberry, host of Live from the Nickel. We back at it. You know, last week we were, or actually we had last week off, and week before that we were here again at my house doing it, and we're back at it again because the lady from the gatherings, they had some things going on, but don't be upset. We'll be back there on the 2nd of November. You know, we sponsored by School Matters. You guys know the hoodies. I like this weather. This is good weather. It's not hot. It's nice and cool. That's the way it's supposed to be. We're in the fall. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all tune in. We had a great episode with y'all today. This is going to be a burner. We got so much to talk about. Some people might be upset a little bit, but that's okay. It's still going to be a great show. I got my man to the right of me. What's up, D?
What's going on, peeps?
I see you drifting all that Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
You was not playing.
I'm supporting a little bit, but I already know what the outcome going to be, man.
Well, I mean, it can't be too bad. Y'all got rid of Joe Flacco.
Oh, yes.
Hey, you got your early Christmas present. Get rid of him.
Thanks to Amanda and her Cincinnati team, I appreciate it.
They're still paying them though. Seven others.
Right, she took y'all garbage, but y'all still got to pay them. We're going to get into that, Randy. You know, you know, beautiful Miss Amanda's in the house. How you doing, sis?
Good, how are you today?
I woke up this morning, rough night last night, but it's all good. I got to learn to say no to some of my friends, because every time we have a couple drinks, it starts with one. Yeah, man. You know, I'm not young like I used to be, man. But, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. You good, you said, right?
Good.
Yeah, right. I'm going to start taking no from you and just
I'm
go
tired
home.
from working. You know what I'm really tired from? A couple days ago watching those Tigers lose. In the 15th inning, I stayed up for that.
I think that all of the city was staying up to watch the Tigers.
Oh, it was devastating. I was pretty tired yesterday from that, so I think it's carried over.
It takes a lot out. We get older now, you know, and we, you know, staying up
It's
to
a lot of baseball just for them to lose.
Well, you know, this year was actually a great year for baseball. For the Tigers, my Yankees just blew it, but even the Indians, you know, I mean,
they made the playoffs, but for one game and lost, but
at least they made it.
Right.
They weren't really supposed to be there.
Yeah,
you know
they did make a nice comeback.
Absolutely. So, you know, congratulations on the Tigers and you know, Cleveland. You know, like I said, Cleveland wasn't supposed to be there, but they made it. But
they made it.
And to the Tiger fans, I feel bad for them, but they went 15 innings. That's a long. It's like about 5 hours, 6 hours.
So long.
Jesus. That's a long day of baseball.
That's a lot of baseball.
Shout out to the Tigers, man. They were not going down like that. We're going to take it all the way.
They had a lot of chances to win that game and did not.
Absolutely. Like I said, you guys, next week we are going to be at a great spot. My man on the east side, we're going to be at the heart of the Nickel. Hopefully he don't have to work on Sunday. Chrysler, please do not make him work next Sunday. Those guys need a time off. So hopefully we'll be over there. And then after that, we got the pickleball on the 26th. It's going to be a great event. I'm gonna have everybody come out, you know, check it out. If you've never been to a pickleball, it's a nice event. It's a nice building. It's got everything in there. They do everything. They do cornhole, pickleball, foosball, whatever. Got a great restaurant. Got a great bar in there. It's beautiful. So 26 at 1:30. You guys come on out. Come check out the podcast. Come check out the pickleball. It's gonna be a great time. Yesterday we had a lot of good college football on. Yeah. I am an Illinois fan. I was with Mr. Brown yesterday. He didn't actually rub it in my face, which is cool. I mean, he would have. I wouldn't be mad because we just look bad. I'm going to say this. A Ohio State quarterback is the truth.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he is.
It hurt to say that, but he's the truth. And y'all defense, except for that number one.
Oh, yeah.
He holds a lot.
Yeah.
He does be holding a lot.
He get a lot of penalties.
Man, I was going to text Amanda. I knew she was watching the game at work. But I give it to you guys. You guys got a great receivers, great running backs, great defense. Quarterback's amazing. But defensive coach, Patricia.
Yeah, Patricia.
Jesus, man, he's just a mastermind.
Yeah, he's doing his thing down there.
Y'all mess
Columbus.
around and go undefeated, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh yeah.
I hate to say this, but Ohio State is the real deal Holyfield.
Don and I predicted that before the season
Oh
even began.
yeah.
I was talking mass smash all week long, and now I'm going to put my foot in my mouth because really, I watched that game from start to finish, and we just looked like doo-doo. We just couldn't get nothing cooking. We had so many turnovers.
Right.
Just like the punter, he kneeled down. I'm like, yo, what is? Anything could happen, man. It could have been a hurricane. I don't know, man. We had the crib. We had the crib. We should be
Right.
supposed to win that game, man.
Right.
It is what it is, man. But it shouts out to Ohio State fans. And then I seen that this morning. Indiana beat Oregon,
Oh yeah, that was a good game
30
too.
to 20.
That was a good game. That was close.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Indiana just pulled away. Them turnovers, man, cost Oregon.
Indiana beat us bad. They beat us 62-10.
Yeah.
And they go in and they beat Oregon. I thought Oregon was going to win. Is Indiana for real?
I see your Ohio State and Indiana playing in
Yeah.
the conference championship.
It's looking like Indiana's for
Oh yeah. Yes,
They're coming
sir.
in. A lot of people think that they're not going to show up like that, and they're coming in and winning these huge games.
But Penn State showed like
Oh,
I don't see
they-
James Franklin having a job by the end of the week, man. I don't know,
Yeah,
man. How you
good.
gonna lose to Northwestern? Come on, man. You was predicted to win the national championship this year.
What I don't understand this is what makes me so upset about Penn State. They hype them up at the beginning of the season, and when they start the games that they supposed to win, they always lose them.
Yeah.
I don't believe in their quarterback. I don't believe in their coach. James Franklin, to me, I don't think he's a great coach. He might be on the hot seat of losing his
Oh,
job.
he is, man.
He's
Come
got
on.
to. They got to move on. Penn State, and like I said, the quarterback. Everybody had him in the Heisman, as a Heisman candidate.
Right.
Man, he just fell. I think he should have just left last year because he looks worse this year. He's throwing more interceptions than anything. I don't think he's going to go to the league anyways, so it don't matter. But I don't believe in Penn State. They're just losing. Northwestern.
Northwestern.
When was the last time Northwestern was good?
Ooh.
I mean,
I couldn't
let's
even
be
tell you.
honest. Scott can beat Northwestern.
True
Northwestern
that.
is terrible, man.
True that.
terrible. I mean, Northwestern? Come on, man.
Penn State lost back-to-back games to bum teams.
That's gonna hurt them, man. It's gonna hurt 'em a lot.
Northwestern. Then the following week they lost to UCLA. Yeah, that's crazy.
UCLA actually won yesterday. That quarterback that transferred from Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah.
Who won all the money, man. He's not bad actually, but I mean,
Yeah, they
you
got
can't-
back-to-back wins.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Northwestern. Man. I don't understand. Then I see Florida. They lose to Texas A&M. That was a shocker.
That was expected though. You know, A&M ranked like number 6. So
Yeah. Well, no, they're number 5 actually.
Oh, okay,
They're
okay.
number 5.
Yeah.
Now I mean, with all these people losing, man, I don't know, man. That Alabama Missouri game was tight. There was a lot of great games on this shit, but Alabama Missouri, I thought Mizzou was gonna get them.
I did too.
They were undefeated.
Yeah, they both was.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I would have picked Missouri.
Yeah. Well, I
I
would
was-
definitely got Missouri.
Yeah.
They got a great. When was the last time Missouri is? They've been decent, but the last 2 years they've been actually real great, man. And shout out to
And
them. man. They
Alabama
really
has
think-
not looked good, so.
No. Alabama's. I don't know, man.
Not
Bama's
their-
Bama, man.
Not
Nick
their-
Saban's gone. You got to move on to another era.
UTBG. That was
Oh,
an awesome
man.
game
And
yesterday.
now, shout out to Eddie George getting his first conference win. That's a big thing for him.
Did you see that locker room celebration? That was awesome.
Let's be
That
honest,
was
TU's
cool.
had their number for a long time,
Mhm.
but bringing Eddie George into Bowling Green was a great thing. And
That's huge.
you remember they were down, 14-0?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they came back and pulled it out, which, like I said, I'm a big TU guy, but man, that's a great win for Bowling
Yeah,
Green.
it
man.
is.
huge.
That's a great win. Now we had, before we switch it over to NFL, Texas, Oklahoma. Now, everybody is hyping up. I love him. I love him, but he's got to stay. He got to come back another year. He's got to come back another year.
Oh yeah.
They put so much pressure on this man
Most
and this young man, and great win for Texas yesterday.
Yeah.
That's a rivalry. Them two, but I think he should. Me personally, I think he should stay all 4 years or whatever. I don't know if he's a freshman this year, so because last year he played a little bit, but he didn't play as much. So he's a sophomore this year or whatever. I think he should stay to his sophomore, actually junior year, maybe going to his junior year and see how he does. They're putting so much pressure on him, and I like him, but he's not gonna be his uncle. He's just not gonna be his uncle. and that's fine. You're not supposed to live up to, you know, Peyton and Eli. You know what I'm saying? But just create your own path. But he
I
did
don't know
good.
any college kid worth $4 million.
No.
I mean, that's mind blowing to me. That really
Mhm.
just because he's Archie Manning,
I
he's
mean,
already worth that much money.
your uncle.
Shows that pressure they're putting on you
Yes.
again. You
And then your
know.
grandfather's talking.
Yeah.
He got so much. I mean, don't get me wrong. The boy the young man is a great quarterback.
Yes.
Right.
He will. I just want everybody to just kind of let him do his
Back
thing.
off a little bit.
Right.
Let him
Yeah.
do his thing. You know, he's not like his uncle. He's not like Eli.
Mm-hmm.
He's damn sure not like Peyton. You know, and that's fine. Create his own path in life. So, but I will give a shout out to Mason Heinschel. You know what I'm saying? I went to school with his people at Clay. He played for Pitt yesterday. They had a great game. They beat Florida State. He showed it. I mean, he threw a couple of interceptions, but he threw some touchdowns. So shout out to Mason Heinschel. He's a great freshman there. Came out of Clay last year. Great kid and a great family. Like I said, they're kind of like the Mannings. You know, Heinschels, when I was in high school, they were popular. You know, I think the grandfather was the assistant principal at my school. So shout out to Mason, man. Great job yesterday getting that win against Florida State. Now, y'all know what we do. This is what we do. We chop it up about sports. We keep it 100. We got a lot good quarterbacks that wouldn't be in the MVP race last year. You know, we had Lamar Jackson. We had your boy from Buffalo. We had some Jared Goff. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen, like I said, was in there. This year, when you look at quarterbacks that should be like a MVP candidates, we got my man Faker Baker. He's in there. You got Sam Darnold, and then you got Daniel Jones having a great year. Maybe Joe Flacco. No, I'm just playing. Not Joe Flacco. But I mean, if you look at the candidates right now, I know it's only week 5, week 6.
It's kind of early.
Yeah, it's kind of early, but
some people are starting to show out a little bit.
yeah.
Is it a fluke, or are they going to keep it going? We'll see.
If I had to give somebody the MVP right now, I'm giving it to Baker. And I was kind of sketchy about Baker coming there, but Baker is
Biased.
playing his heart out, man, and I love it. He's playing his heart out. He's tough. He's tough, but we got no Mike Evans today. We got no Chris Godwin. We still gonna get that win. Tough games. Our kicker saved us last week. Who would you take?
For the MVP race, or
If you right now, if you could pick,
okay.
MVP race now. If you could pick, because Lamar's out, Josh Allen's, he all right. He doing his
Like
thing.
you said, it's a lot of them still balling.
Yeah,
Man.
they still balling.
You could never forget about Josh Allen and Jared Goff, but Amanda, I hate to say it,
Ooh.
but Baker's, he surprised me.
Yeah.
After all the stuff I don't talked
I
about
agree.
him,
I agree.
he's really balling for
He
y'all,
really has.
man.
I agree. He's on my list.
With that combination of Baker and the Mekhi Buka, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ohio State.
Yeah. I'm
I'm saying Ohio State even.
I said that when you guys picked him. I was
Yeah,
like, you
I
guys had Buka. I
still-
was like, oh, I'm so
say
jealous.
they definitely got to steal when y'all
Oh,
got a Buka,
yes.
man. That was a smart move, man, to take him off
Top
the
Bulls.
board.
That was my
Bulls.
favorite pick of the
Yeah.
draft.
If you think about this, when we got Mike Evans when he came out of college, with Johnny Manziel was thrown into Mike. A lot of people didn't know about Mike. We know Mike. Mike's been in Tampa for so long. And here's the thing about like this is we got to replace a legend. And you guys are university. Y'all ain't the Ohio State. Y'all receiver university.
Wide
Y'all
receiver,
y'all produce one of the tightest receivers ever. We'll go back to Terry Glenn, Chris Carter, and all that. Y'all never took a break with receivers. Y'all get the top receivers, man. And then you got your boy Jeremiah Smith. I can't wait to see him go to the next
Oh, yeah.
level.
Oh, yeah.
And you got the other boy on the other side, man. He's
Yeah.
nice too. So
Carnell Tate.
yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like when we got, I was happy, but I didn't know he was gonna play like he's playing right now.
Yeah,
Like,
he's playing
lights
lights
out.
out.
He's got every game. He's got a touchdown. Every game. So I don't know,
Played just
man.
like he did for the Buckeyes. That's how good the
Yeah,
Buckeyes.
he gets busy.
But, Neal, you say wide receiver, they already said it's going to be unfair next year, man, because Chris Henry Jr. is coming in. And they said, man, you can't play them two together, man. That's a deadly combination, man.
Hey, listen.
Wow.
Hey, listen. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to get where Ohio State's at, you got to do the homework. You got to go out and get these. You got to go out there and scout and get these people. If you want to compete with them, can't just be saying, oh, that's not fair, because honestly, they've been like that for years.
Yeah.
And these young guys that's coming in now, they're so gifted and talented. I mean, you guys just
With the
get
talents
receivers.
that are out there, you cannot blame an athlete for wanting to play for the absolute best.
Do your homework.
That's the same locally,
Yes.
at a city level, state level,
Right.
Yes.
and if they're lucky enough to move on and be professional level, you cannot fault them for wanting to play for the best, wanting to be their best, play for the best coaches, play for the best organizations.
Right. If you
Of course.
want to beat them,
If you have that reputation, you've earned it.
yes,
You deserve any good player that wants to come play for you. You deserve that.
I agree.
Put in the work for that.
If you want to beat them, you got to do the homework.
Right.
Get out there, recruit. You got to get out there, start recruiting early. You know, remember that's what Trish Lewis was telling us. She says she don't never take her days off. She's always working. Because you got to be able to. I mean, things are different now. You know, with the NIL coming in, and now kids, whoever's throwing out the money.
Yeah.
You know, you got to do the. But
Gotta
let's
work
be
hard,
honest,
make 'em wanna
Ohio
play
State
for
is
you.
the #1 university. I hate to say that, it is. You know, and everybody else better get in line because that's what y'all do. Y'all get the best and the best. And right now, got 5-0, going on 6-0. It's gonna just get nastier next year, so it is what it is. Y'all better get in line. Mr. Mel, who you think? Who would you give the MVP to?
You know, I still really like Josh Allen. Like, I kind of always keep him at the top of my list just because what he's been able to do with Buffalo. I think he's great. I also have Baker on my list.
Thank
Can't
you.
leave him out.
Thank you.
I put Dak on there because even though the Cowboys are not great,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
consistently a great
He's putting
quarterback.
up great numbers.
He's holding that team together. Like, with all the crap that goes on with that team, he holds it together. And now we cannot look out for Dart. He's coming in there. He's coming in there. The Giants are excited. They got
He so looked
Dart.
good Monday.
They're like the little Bash brothers now. You know, he's kind of jumped in there a little bit. Now whether that stays or fades, we don't know. But you can't forget about him now too because he just lit a fire under that team and that fan base. They are very happy.
Jackson Dart is an incredible football player.
So
Him and Cam Scatterbull.
yeah, they're
Them
like
two
the two
young-
little Bash brothers. They're
Yeah,
ripping
them
their
two
shirts
young
off, hitting each other in the heads and
Yes.
acting crazy.
But that's what New York needed. They needed that lightning bolt.
Fired
They
up.
needed, listen, no disrespect to Russell, but having Russell there and having Jameis Winston there to educate these young guys.
Oh man,
but
James
that's what you
Winston,
see.
he was so fired up right along with
Yes.
them. I mean, it was
But they
hilarious.
needed that. Giants been so bad for so long. They needed to change, and maybe, just maybe, the Browns will get that same energy.
I hope.
Gabe,
Yeah, seriously, because we'll tap into that later in the show to let y'all know. But yes, okay, you know, y'all know what it is. So now, before we start talking more, I don't know what's going on when these guys are not playing football anymore. They become analysts, which is great. Mark Sanchez,
Oh,
you got to be there. You know, like my man said on Breakfast Club, the donkey of the day.
Right.
You just really earned the donkey of the day. I don't understand, and I didn't know he was a bad drunk like that until I started reading more about him when he did in college and stuff. But bro, why are you going to attack a 69-year-old man and damn near hurt this man?
who was working?
Right, he's doing his job delivering, and you,
Right.
and then
Comes running out of the
Backing up to the
shadows.
docks.
man, he had a pepper spray, and then he pulled out a knife to stick you.
Mm-hmm.
And you talking about he tagged, man, donkey of the day with Mark Sanchez.
It's over.
Man, you know what? Take him off the air. ESPN
over
dropping,
for him.
Fox dropping. You got
Yeah,
to be
he's
the dumbest dude in the world,
done.
man. You know, I don't understand this, man. Come on, man.
Another hit like that, we might see Sanders.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, Neal, but yeah, your boy Sanchez, man, he's drinking that that 1948. I mean 42 mixed with a little Henny privilege.
What?
Man, you know what he facing? Like what? 1 to 6 years on that felony
He's got a level
charge.
5 felony.
Yeah.
He pled not
Yes.
guilty.
And like you said, the old man had to stab him up, man.
Yeah.
He had pepper spray and man stab.
He know he went to the hospital for stab wounds to the upper torso.
He did.
Yeah, get him off
He
him.
came out today. He had to go get a mugshot and a fingerprint.
Ooh.
The judge said Sanchez. But he got out of the hospital with his arms in a sling. I just wanted, not once did he say apologize for his
Right.
actions. He said, I want to just really thank the doctor that saved my life because, you know, I almost died. Because of your own stupid actions. That's why.
Right.
Let me.
Didn't even say, I can't believe I did that. What
First of all, you should be apologizing for your just I don't understand what your problem is.
Right.
You drinking a lot. You attacked a man at
Did
69
you see
years
the
old.
surveillance video? They
Yeah.
had like so much footage of him just wandering around,
Yeah.
stumbling
Oh,
around,
no.
all around that whole area.
Oh, wow.
And then he just runs into the alley, like out of the darkness, like some crazy person.
We.
You need to go to rehab. You need to
Yeah,
go
he
to,
needs some
you
type
need to
of
talk to
therapy or
Jesus.
something. Yeah,
You need a role model.
Yeah.
You really need a role model, Mark Sanchez, because I don't understand what the hell you're doing.
Right.
Yeah, it's-
You're attacking a man that's doing his job.
Right.
So yeah, pepper spray, stab you, whatever,
And now,
shot you.
and now that's his legacy. You know, like
You know, it was
Riebe
the
had-
butt
way he's
fumble
gonna
or
keep his
whatever.
job.
Yeah, the butt fumble will always be there. The butt fumble is going to be Sanchez.
Right.
But now you're just adding more fuel to the fire. with
Right.
Doing stuff like that. You know, I don't never want to see nobody go to jail or get killed or anything. But if you put yourself in that position, come on, man, you can't. You got to know better
Right.
than that. I don't know what's going on with Mark, man. We're gonna say a prayer for you, man, because you need help.
Yeah, he needs it.
The biggest news this week: the Browns trade Joe Flacco to the Bengals. So the Bengals got Joe Flacco, a 6th round pick. The Browns returned and got a 5th round pick.
That's all he mattered to them?
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, I don't know. D, I know you happy because I'm at loss of words for the whole situation. You guys are paying 8 quarterbacks that's not even on your roster. Kenny Pickett, Deshaun Watkins, Brady Zappi, Joe Flacco. They're paying so many quarterbacks. Kenny Pickett is gone. I mean, a lot of these quarterbacks are gone. Y'all went from having, 6 quarterbacks down to 3 quarterbacks. Deshaun, we don't even know if he's going to even play the rest of this year anyways.
Oh, never. They're not going to put him in.
I'm lost for words. What's going on in Cleveland, man? What's up? Talk to me, bro.
Like you said, man, that management we got, man, but Haslin, he ain't hurting for no money, but the thing is, man, how you gonna have all these quarterbacks, Flacco and Pickett, through the whole training camp, they getting first team reps and all that, man. So you took away from Dalen, Gabriel, and Shador Sanders, man.
Right.
So now
The
we
guys
back
you
to square.
drafted.
Yeah. So we back to square one. So I just don't understand the management we got, man. It's been going on for years and years, and
Browns have a decades-long pattern.
yeah,
of
they can't get it
instability.
right. They can't get right at the NFL,
Dorian Smith is one of them quarterbacks that still, he's not there, and I just don't understand it. What they're doing. Kevin, when they were in London last week, quarterback Dylan Gabriel did his thing, right? But the play calling is so frustrating with they could have won that game against Minnesota, and they just fell apart.
Man,
Again.
take the diapers off the dude,
Well,
man.
you know
He's a
what
professional
they don't
now.
do? They don't commit to their coaches or their players
Yes.
to fix it. They have this revolving door of both players and leadership constantly, where it's like something doesn't work out, okay, get rid of it. And with all that chaos, how can you ever get it in gear and
Yes.
work together and be a team when it's just chaos all the time?
all the time. And I don't know if it'll get better. I don't know. I don't know what the key is.
It starts
how
at
to
the
fix
top.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the owners got to take initiative. They got to figure out something because the city, they're talking about building a new stadium,
Right.
stuff like that. You got to do something, man. Something's got to change. And if it starts at the top, which it always does, but the owners got to say, find a coach that's gonna, like the Lions did. Remember, for so many years the Lions were terrible. Now they're like the hot, which is great for Detroit, man. They needed that. They've been so bad for so long, and now you got a coach like what they have, and he's such a great coach. You feel like he's
Former
from
player who
Yes.
played for the losing Lions
exactly.
for
So
years.
he knows.
So he knows. He's got that grit.
I hate to say that. That's maybe what Cleveland needs to do. Is find a player that retired from there that gave it all. Maybe he could be a great coach, but you got to do something, man, because that city is frustrating. Frustrating. It's sad, but it is what it is. But hopefully they can get it straight for y'all, man, because I really believe Dylan Gabriel and Shador would be they're like the pieces that you need for quarterbacks. Stick
True.
with them. Stay with them.
Right.
Don't ship them out.
That's what kind of what you do. Ship them out, ship them. No, stay with these guys.
Right.
Give them a chance. You got talent there. You got some great running backs. You got great tight ends. 2 great tight ends on there. You know what I'm saying? Use them. And
We got some weapons. I mean, if Jerry Judy could catch the ball sometime, I mean,
fingers all day, man. He got to learn.
but as far as like you say, the tight end position and the running back positions, man, I think we got a great crew on that standpoint.
Yeah, I mean, so Bengals getting Joe Flacco, Amanda.
I thought it was a joke, to be honest. Like when your phone alerts to something and you see it and you're like, is that from a real website or a joke website?
Absolutely,
Because
absolutely.
I thought it was a total joke. Like somebody's like, ha ha,
Yeah.
But it really happened. And look, so my opinion on this, at first, of course, I went through all the emotions. I was texting you guys. I went through the denial, the anger, the sadness, like all the different emotions. And then I'm like, well, it's going to go one or two ways. He performs a miracle and does good, or he's going to get killed. But two things are for certain.
Okay.
The first for certain is our O-line is trash. Okay?
Yeah.
The second for certain is Flacco is slow. And
Very.
I don't know why people are forgetting. I mean, people are already printing out Bengals Flacco shirts and wearing them. Do people forget literally 2 weeks ago when we were sitting here at your house and we were like, throw in the towel, pull him out of the game.
Yes.
I mean, he was dying.
He looked bad.
And that's 2 weeks ago. What changed?
Ain't nothing changed.
Nothing has changed.
And we all just got him first week and he started.
He rode a plane from Cleveland to Cincinnati. Why? I don't know. But he rode a plane from Cleveland to Cincinnati, and that's all that's changed.
Was that like 3 hours difference? Is it
I don't
3
know why
hours
he
drive?
I
Probably
don't know
not.
why he had
Not
to take
even-
a plane to Cincinnati. Unless maybe he was somewhere way far away, but I don't know why he had to take a plane to Cincinnati. Because everybody saw that picture of him looking scared on the plane. We all saw it.
D, what you think about that?
And I like Joe Flacco. I like him as a person. I think he's a cool guy. I love that he loves football. I love he puts his heart and soul into it. There's just a time where you gotta let
It's
it go.
Father Time. Like you said,
Gotta let it go.
it's time to let it go, man.
It's the same stuff
Before
we're
you-
talking about 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
man.
I don't think anything's different.
I
He
don't
has
want
not
to,
changed in
like
2
you
weeks.
said, he's a standing target, man.
Now he's going
I
to
just
the
don't
war
hate to
zone.
see him get hurt like
I don't wanna see him
Smith
get
from
killed.
KC, man, when he got his leg broke
Well,
up,
our
man.
O-line will kill him. They'll kill him.
Yeah.
Promise. That's for certain. And I don't know, maybe he got faster in a week's
What? In
time,
2
but
weeks?
I don't think.
In 2 weeks?
I don't know
No.
how. Somebody got him bionic legs.
When we watched him play
Scared for
the
him.
first 2 games of the season, Joe was moving very slow. Very slow. Okay. And for him to go from Cleveland to Cincinnati, I get it. He's experienced. He's got 2 great receivers, decent running back. But like you said, the offensive line is going to get that boy killed, and he cannot move fast at all.
If there's one thing the Bengals are going to teach you is that 2 of the highest paid receivers in the NFL is not going to win you football games.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And if you see if Joe can, Jake Brownlee was just getting beat up, and he's not fast. If you wanted to get better, you could have went got Shador. Because I feel like
You know what I even said? I was telling Matt, and Matt laughed, but he's like, you're right. We should try to get Andy Dalton. The Panthers probably won't let him go
Andy Dalton.
because he's a good backup.
He's a great
I
backup.
would love to have him back.
But he's
Over Flacco? He's at least
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. Well, yeah. At Red
At
Rock,
least
he
can move.
he played. He played his career at Cincinnati.
He played at
Cincinnati,
Cincy
yeah.
for a long time. We love him.
What they were saying
They
on
just
the
wanted
get up
any
is
Joe. They're like, we just need a Joe.
they're saying Joe can maybe mustard some things. Look, there ain't no such mustard
know
ever.
about
To
that.
mustard. The offensive line, you said it, is terrible. And today when they play the Packers,
He has
Micah,
no protection.
he is going to have a field day.
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, Joe is not going to get out of the pocket. He's slow
Got
as
zero
molasses.
protection. This is going to be my one prediction for this game. Is going to be like a record-breaking amount of sacks in this game today.
You better get the ice up, Red, buddy. You're going to need it. You're gonna,
Get that tub with all the ice in it and the cold chamber and all that.
such a bad move, man. Man, I don't know. So I know you guys caught the game Monday night. Jacksonville beat the Eagles. Shout out to Trevor Lawrence, man. On his
he
birthday,
balling right now.
Yeah, balling. They're 4-1. The most iconic play I've seen. He looked good. Travis Hunter looked good. ETN looked good. Shout out to Jacksonville. They needed a
They're
lift.
clicking.
They are clicking, and their coach used to be our offensive coordinator. He's doing such a great job there in Jacksonville. But the most play, I know Nick has that play where he stumbles, like you thought somebody stepped on his foot. He just lost his footing, right? Next thing happens, he falls down, gets back up, falls back down again, runs it into the end zone, which was a great play. Shout out to Trevor Lawrence, man, because he had so many different quarterback or coaches, and then he had so many coaches. So he had different quarterback coaches, he had different coaches. Your man from Ohio State, the coach, what was his name?
No, Urban Meyer.
You know, which was a bad move. But shout out to Jacksonville, man, because I like what Trevor Lawrence is doing there. You know, we call him Sunshine. But he's balling, and shout out to him, man. He really, he said when I watched the interview on him, he was like, I just stumbled, I fell, I was nervous. It's a tight play at the game, you want to win, you're in your city. But I want to know what you guys think about Philly. What the hell is going on with Philly?
Ooh-wee.
Come on, man. Talk to me, D. What's up? What is going on with Philly, man?
Wow. It's on both ends of the ball, man. The defense playing like trash. Man, they can't stop nobody. And then the offense, man, Saquon ain't Saquon. I mean, you got your boy Brown over there crying because he ain't getting the ball. It's like Hurts is second guessing himself. He ain't running out the pocket like he usually do, man. He missing wide open receivers. Smith, man, just the last week against the Giants, man, he had Smith wide open 30 yards down the field, man, and overthrew him by 10. So, man, they not clicking at all, man. I don't know what 2-3 years ago when they had that losing slump. The last 5-6 games they lost, man. So it seemed like that's reoccurring. Once again, man. So, like I said, I thought that team meeting would help them out, but evidently not, man. So I don't know what to tell you right now about them, man.
They're just in a complete disarray. I mean, they're not the Super Bowl Eagles, that's for sure. And you know they got lots of injuries. Hurts is definitely not on the same page with his top targets right now, like Brown and Smith. And Saquon seems he can't get going. It's just, like you said, it's all over the board. It's like everybody is discombobulated. Nobody's on the same page on this team. Everybody forgot how to play football with that.
That's a good way to say it. That's a good way to say it.
It's like they got, remember Men in Black, that thing that
Oh, yeah. The movie when they take a picture. Yeah. Did you just flash me?
It's that Men in Black thing.
Yeah, I like that. That's such a great movie. He said, did you just flash with the flashlight? You guys really hit it on the head. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with Philly at all. Every game since football season started, every game that they played, they barely won. Yeah. They barely won. Like you hit it on the head. Jalen, I don't know if he got. I don't know what's going on with Jalen Hurts. He's not Jalen Hurts what he was last year or the year before. Something's going on with him. Then they had that team meeting, and then they interviewed. They interviewed AJ Brown. He says, "I don't know what you're talking about. You probably want to talk to them. There's no chemistry. They're not clicking at all. It's like Saquon. You know, he's not getting the carries. He's rough. They're not even handing the ball to him really that much.
No.
And when he does get the ball, he's losing yards. He's not gaining. He might gain a couple, but he's not getting like he was before.
Yeah, they can't enough on him.
Offensive line is banged up. You know, defense is disarray, man. I don't know. They got to get it together. And when they lost to Jacksonville, and let's be honest, Jacksonville played hard. They played their hearts out. But once again, I see Philly when they get behind. I don't see Jalen trying to take control and run.
Right.
And he's not throwing it to A.J. Brown. And like A.J. said, I'm open. I want to win. But he's not going to my field. I don't know. I don't know if they're just not, because I heard that him and Jalen were good friends. And I know he wants the ball, and everybody knows the receivers, they want the ball all the time. But you got one of the best backs in NFL right now, Saquon Barkley. And he's got it. I think when he starts getting going, then Hurts can get going, then AJ can get going, Smith can get going. But right now they're in some trouble, man. And I don't know, man. I don't know what the coach is gonna have to do. You know, I know they had that meeting, all three of the stars, which is great, but obviously that didn't work. So they need to find something out quick before they get behind the 8 ball and you can't get back up. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the Philly fans. I know you guys are probably like, what's going on here, man? Every game they played up before they played Jacksonville, they were just barely winning the games.
Right.
Like, we came back on them. We only lost by 6 points.
They didn't do nothing that second half against y'all.
No, they couldn't.
62 yards or something like
That's
that.
crazy. That's come on, man. You had 200 some yards in the first half, and you only got 62 yards in the second half. You can't win a football games like that. You just can't. Y'all see that? You just can't. So hopefully they'll turn it around. I'm sure John is happy that because that's in the same division as Dallas. He's probably like they can stay down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They can stay down.
I think a lot of Dallas fans are saying that too.
I will give it to you. You hit it on the nose, Amanda. Dak is playing lights out.
Yeah.
I would say this, and I'm not a shout out to Dak. I like Dak as a quarterback. He is. He's tough. He reminds me of Baker. Oh wow, Penn State just fired. Well, we just called it.
Did they fire?
Breaking news.
Franklin.
Yeah,
Shout out,
I
man.
called it.
You called it.
Yeah.
Give me that. You gonna leave me hanging, bro.
My bad.
Change
You said
Franklin.
at the end of the week. That's
Yeah. We called it. I mean, hey. I saw Nick looking at the screen. I was like,
Wow.
oh my God. I said, hey. We just said it on the air here that, they need to move on from James Franklin.
Yeah.
He was on the hot seat. Yeah.
Until this week. And
They didn't waste any time.
No, that's
They
it.
did.
You're out of here. Pack your bags. See you when we see you. But yeah, I hopefully Philly can get their situation together. That's a great nucleus there. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown.
I love Jalen Hurts as a quarterback.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite quarterbacks.
I like him. I like his way he carries himself.
Mm-hmm.
He carries himself. He talks a little bit here and there, but he's all business.
He's all business.
He's,
I like
he said
that
he reached
about
out. He reached out to Michael Jordan some advice about winning and stuff like that, being a competitor. So when you reach out to one of the greatest basketball players ever to play the game for advice and everything, that's a beautiful thing, man. Because he wants to be great at his craft. He wants to be the best at his position.
Right.
So I hope they get it together. I'm sure the Cowboy fans don't want to see that, but Dak Prescott, yeah, he's a great quarterback too, man. He's playing out of his mind. I mean, there was a lot of great games, last week, and great games today in the NFL. Like I said, man, it's a lot of people getting hurt and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully your Browns can pull it out today. I want them to
Well,
beat
we ain't
Pittsburgh.
getting blew out yet, but
No, it's not.
yet.
Yeah.
It's coming though.
Is it time for the Chiefs? Is it time for the Chiefs fans to start panicking? D,
I say no.
you say no?
I say no. Even though they off to a bit of a slow start, they got some key players that's coming back to help Pat, on that offensive side. And the division is still wide open, man, because
Very true.
the Chargers, they got some key players out too, man. So then you got Denver. They won today, but it was a close one. But
Yeah,
it's only
yeah.
like a game that's separating them all, man. So ain't no need to panic. They'll get it together.
Miss Amanda?
I think if I were a fan of the Chiefs, I'd panic a little bit just because they're not playing how I'm used to them normally playing, and that would make me nervous for the rest of the season. Do I think they're just going to be on this crazy losing streak where they can't win any games? No. But if I'm a fan, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not going to say I'm going to run around and panic, but I'm starting to think already that we might not be going to the Super Bowl this year because we don't look like we normally do. And I don't think it's just injuries or players being in and out. I said the same last season. They didn't really look like the same team to me, the same Super Bowl team. Curious to see where they continue to go.
Me, I don't feel like they need to panic. They're kind of, they're having these sit downs. Jason Kelsey interviewed Andy Reid,
Yeah, that
Patrick
was
Mahomes, and Kelsey, the brother, Travis. I feel like they're kind of in that same slump as the Eagles right now. But the thing about the Chiefs right now is that they have people out too. First play of the game, first game of the season, Xavier Worthy got hit by, Travis, ran into him, hurt his shoulder, and then what's the running back's name? He was out. He's still out. He won't be back until next week, I think, or the week after. Yeah, Pacheco. So they have people out that, and I can say this, I would not count out Patrick Mahomes. He's going to do things to win the game. Him and Travis, they're locked in. You're just missing key pieces that hurt him a lot.
Right.
They going to bounce back. I wouldn't count them out at all. I wouldn't, because you never know what you're going to get with Patrick Mahomes. He scares you.
Yeah, it's still early.
Yeah, it's still early in the season, so I don't think. No, they got a tough game against the Lions.
Oh, that's gonna be a shootout.
It really is, when we do our picks, man, that's one of the ones on there. It's gonna be a tough game. It's in Arrowhead, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh. In Detroit, they got the coldest Sonic and Knuckles in the
Right.
in the backfield. They don't play. The receivers, the tight ends, and Jared Goff. Like I said, you would think he's from Detroit because he fits that mold. I think he fits that mold better than when he was at the Rams.
Right.
But we'll get into that when we do our picks. But honestly, I think the Chiefs are gonna be fine. They will. They're in a little funk right now. They'll shake that off, But I would never count out Patrick Mahomes ever, because that dude is a magician with the ball.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all know what it is when we do our rapid picks and stuff like that. Like I said, next week we are gonna be hopefully, if things work out, Chrysler, please don't let them make them work next week, next Sunday. But we definitely gonna be in the Lions Den, the heart of the nickel. But let's go ahead and get into these picks, y'all. Oh, before we get into picks, I forgot that I had that in my notes. Hey, is it time for Bill Belichick to just move on from North Carolina? I forgot to mention that earlier, man. I seen it in my notes. I said, I forgot to say that. D, come on, man. Before we get into the picks, is it time for Bill Belichick just to hang it up? Because let me tell you something. He's been in the news for all types of things. The parents of the coaches or the kids, they're questioning him how he's doing their kids. And then he's got the young girlfriend that's 21 years old, going up to his daughter, granddaughter. And, come on, D, talk to me, man.
Yes, it is time for him to go, man. Like you said, man. Between the coaching staff is in disarray, man. The locker room is in disarray. The Tar Heels, man, they ranked 128th. 128th out of 136 in points scored.
Oh!
They ain't losing by no 3 and 6 points, man. They losing by 17, 20 plus a game, man. And word on the street is that they about to buy him out. So it's a mess. 1 year, it's a mess. That was a disaster.
Listen, man, holla at me, babe. What you think?
I agree. I think we all said that. I think before he even took that job,
Yeah.
we were like, we think he should already hang it up because he was already doing a terrible job in the NFL. What made him think he was going to go to college and do better? They have the scrap documentary. They were going to have that documentary. They scrapped those plans because the team is so awful. The quarterback's coach is suspended. He's got the girlfriend. He's got the players' parents upset.
Oh,
Everything
my
is just
God.
incomplete. North Carolina is a disaster. But he says there is no buyout. He's never heard anything like that, and he is committed to this team. And that's his commitment. And that is not good.
Yeah, it's not good
I
over.
think he just needs to retire. Just go off into the sunset.
Yeah, you don't have
spend
your
all your
time
money
too,
on your
right.
girlfriend and take some trips and lay on the beach somewhere. That's what he needs to be doing.
Oh.
It's over for him.
Oh man, so I like Bill Belichick. He's a great coach. He's a legendary coach when he did in college. You went to North Carolina. They had so many transfers, so many new people coming in there. That's just crazy. And then on top of that, you got the young girlfriend. I mean, it's just I did hear about they want to buy him out, and he came and spoke and said the University of North Carolina said, we're going to stick with him. I don't think they're probably going to end up getting rid of him.
They're going to get tired.
Because, let's be honest, what you just rolled off with the rankings of that, that's bad. That's bad. They can't move the ball for nothing at all. And let me tell you something. He's about 60-something years old, and you got a 21-year-old girlfriend, man. Come on.
That's right.
It kind of makes me sad because he's such a legendary coach. I don't want to see his legacy go down like that.
Yes.
Like, oh man, look how the end of his career went. As coach in North Carolina is awful.
And we didn't even talk about the recruiting infractions they got against them.
Man,
So
it's just a laundry list of things that they need to work on.
They got one coach suspended.
Right. Well, let's be
quarterback
honest.
coach.
Wow.
If you're a coach like in his stature, and what he is, he's a legendary coach, 6-time Super Bowl champion, right?
Right.
You want to go out on, I want to go out on top.
Right.
Me too.
I would not want to go out and go to a establishment. North Carolina is known for basketball. We know that. Football, and they have some good, decent players that come out of there. But you go out on top,
Right.
and now this is going to be in the resume. You go to North Carolina and they're terrible, and like you
That's
said,
under your legacy.
exactly. You want to go out on top and be a legend. You want to be the best version of yourself,
Right.
and that's not good at all. North Carolina in trouble, man.
It's a lot of drama. It's like a soap opera. You know, like my mom would watch like Guiding Light. And
Oh,
that's like what it reminds me of.
Oh,
Anytime
man.
there's news about North Carolina, what's it gonna be today?
Sad, man. For a legendary coach to
Right.
be in that position, I feel like you should. When you quit your job or when you retire from your job, you want to go out on top.
Yeah,
You
like
should
Amanda says.
I don't want him to be looked at as an embarrassment or embarrassing.
Facts.
You know, it's already kind of
Time to
embarrassing
lay
to
it
date
down.
this real young girl and stuff. And you know, for a legendary man like that, you don't want to see him look embarrassed or shameful. It's
Yeah,
kind of
that-
what's going on right now.
But what my man said, when the thrill is gone, the thrill is gone.
Yep, just go ahead and lay it down. Like Amanda said, it's
I'd
time.
be laying on the beach with all my Super Bowl rings, just enjoying my life.
You know, some people, they have that knack where they feel like this is what I'm going to do. You know, they don't
And he
want
loves
to give
the
up.
game. You know, I know he loves the game.
You
I know
know,
that.
you got love for the game, man, but you got to move on, man. And that's not a good way of going into that, that situation. They had, so like you said, so many fractions and all the
Right.
coaches get suspended. You got all these transfers, like 70 people, man. It's like
Yeah.
70 players, in and out. I mean, it's just a sad situation,
Abandoning
man.
ship.
Yeah, I mean, it's time to hang it up and start
Yeah.
fresh. All right, let's get into these picks, man, because we got some great games playing now, but the 4 o'clock games is about to get so nice. The Monday night games are looking good. Okay, so we got San Francisco at Tampa Bay. Both teams are 4-1, 425 today. D, where you going at?
Mac Jones.
What?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Mark, come on.
No, man, I'm rolling with Baker today,
Oh,
man.
all right, all right.
Baker and my boy Mecca.
Yeah, that's Batman and Robin type
Yeah,
situation right
yeah.
there, man. I like that.
Yeah, y'all hot right now, man. So I'm rolling with y'all, man.
Miss Amanda, what you say?
Same.
Thank you.
The Buccaneers. Baker's on a hot streak. He's definitely better than Mac Jones. So,
Damn.
yeah. So,
Staying on your part.
yeah, I think that the Bucs are gonna take it today for sure.
San Francisco's banged up just as much as we are banged up too.
Yeah.
Kittles, me and Nick were talking about Kittles. They got a lot of players out right now. And same for us. We got, Mike Evans is out, Chris Godwin's out, Bucky Irvin's out, but Rashad White, and
Yeah,
he's in there, and we got Sterling Shepard. I mean, we got some guys that kind of, Buka is actually the #1 receiver right now. It's going to be a tight game. I'm definitely going to take my Buccaneers. Like I said, we're at home today. It's going to be. They did say Jones is actually banged up himself.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's banged up himself.
Yeah.
But he's going to play. But for them to be 4-1, man, they just fighting injuries.
Right.
But they pulling it out these games, man. So I'm definitely going to take Tampa Bay. Oh, man. This game right here is funny. Cincinnati at Green Bay. Green Bay is 2-1-1. The Bengals is 2-3. Nah.
I'm rolling with Green Bay, man.
No,
I just don't see old man Flacco coming in off of 1 week and starting, man. I mean, that's just how you gonna learn the playbook like him? I mean,
Unless they sent the playbook to him
Yes.
because he.
Must have been reading it on that short plane
So
ride.
really,
I still can't believe he got on the plane from.
I'm assuming he was in Cleveland, and
I would let
Cleveland
it
and
go.
Cincinnati are not very far away.
No, it's
and
not.
he was
Yeah.
on a plane.
That's
Right.
crazy. That's
And
crazy.
it was a commercial flight because he was with
Oh,
all
my.
those other regular people just
Lord have mercy.
in economy
Lord have
class.
mercy.
Well, I'm gonna have to go with Green Bay just because I don't think, and like I said, unless he performs a miracle today,
Hey.
which I watched him play 2 weeks ago, and it was bad.
Dude,
wasn't nothing nice, was it?
Dude,
And I know we haven't improved any, so I don't see. I just hope he doesn't get hurt.
Well, I'm taking Cincinnati.
What?
I'm taking Cincinnati. I'm gonna tell you why I'm
He
taking
believes
Cincinnati.
in Joe Flacco.
I believe in old man River.
Ooh-wee.
If they can protect him, it's gonna be hard because he can't move like that.
At
but
Green Bay, too,
I really
yeah.
believe, it's at Green Bay. If Joe can turn that clock back when he played at Baltimore, Or even when he played at Cleveland the first time before they got rid of him.
He's got a little fire under him because he's at a new team.
Yeah, he might. Sometimes you got to change your places. You know, you got to move around, and I'm gonna take Cincinnati because Jamar Chase on one side, T. Higgins. You know, you get it to him.
Jamar almost didn't play today. He had some mysterious stuff.
Yeah, you know.
He's playing.
Well, maybe because he's feeling that way because you got old man
sick
River
to his
coming
stomach.
in.
Yeah, sick to his stomach. Why do we do this?
I'm gonna take the Bengals. Anything can happen.
Man,
Any given Sunday.
you must have been hanging out with your boy Sanchez.
No, I wasn't hanging out with him.
Woo.
I ain't trying to catch no case. I was hanging out with some friends last night, but I wasn't hanging out with Mark Sanchez. I say that. I stay close away from him. I don't want
I
to
think
be.
he's still in Indy. Well, I think he was allowed to leave, but he's got to come back on the 4th for a hurricane.
Shouts out to him. We got Detroit, KC tonight, 8:20. Detroit's and KC. D, holla at me, man. What you think, buddy?
Ooh, man, that's gonna be a good one. A shootout and a good one.
Absolutely.
KC back is against the wall, man. We just talked about this, man. So I'm gonna roll with KC to pull out a close game.
Ooh. KC is 2-3. Detroit is 4-1. Miss Amanda, what's up? What you think?
I think we all can agree it's going to be the game of the week. Like, this is going to be the one to watch.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The Chiefs are at home and they're desperate. I believe Worthy is back. Lions got a banged up defense, but I am picking the Lions. I think they are going to go into Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs.
The Lions right now is 4-1. I love their coach. I just love his strategy coach, and I like his fire. You know, he fits the mold for Detroit so well. KC, they're on that up and down roller coaster.
Right.
You know, they're 2-3. I think they're going to get it cracking, but today they're going to have their hands full. Aiden Hutchinson is back. They got the defense is looking good. Like I said, you got Sonic and Knuckles in the backfield, man. Them two guys are amazing. Gibbs and Montgomery, two great tailbacks. Receiver, St. Brown, he's such a dog. Man.
Right.
And he doesn't get the recognition that he should. He is a top 10 receiver out there. I'm going to take the Lions. Real talk, I'm going to take the Lions. Monday night, we got two games. One at 7, one at 9:15. 7 o'clock game, we got Buffalo at Atlanta. Who you taking, D?
Buffalo, Josh Allen, baby.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Buffalo's 4-1. Atlanta is 2-2. Who you taking, Miss Amanda?
Buffalo.
Buffalo, yeah. Josh is my man. I like Josh Allen. Josh is smooth with it. He's all in the commercials. You know, but he's such a. I feel like when they moved on from Stephon Diggs, and he's got these young guys playing out of their mind, and then getting James Cook, that was like sealed the coffin. He's such a great running back. He doesn't get the recognition that he should get.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna take Buffalo. Josh Allen is the man. Atlanta's in our division. I want them to lose every time they play because I want them to be down. But they're going through their quarterback situation, benching young man
Phoenix,
and then putting in your man. What's
Cousins?
Kirk Cousins, man. Shout out to him, man. He's just making money everywhere he goes. But he's just gonna be Kirk Cousins.
He's another one of those quarterbacks. I just love him. I love him to death. I think he's a great guy. He loves football.
Yeah, he loves the football game, but he's kind of like he's turning into Joe Flacco a little bit. He's turning into Joe, and he's been in the league for so long, but you got to give it to his agent, man. He gets him paid everywhere he goes.
Yeah, he does.
So yeah, shout out to him. The night game, Chicago 2-2, Washington 3-2. It's in Washington. Who you taking, D?
Daniels.
Ooh.
Taking Washington.
Okay. I do like him and Juju. Great couple, man. I think they could be a power couple.
Oh, yeah.
They look good together, man. They do. They really do.
Yeah.
Mr. Man, who you taking?
It's tricky. What's cool about the game is you've got the 2 top picks of the 2024 draft and each quarterback, you know, which is really cool. But I think Jaden and the Commanders are going to win it just like they did last year.
Okay.
At home.
Chicago has got a long way to come, you know. And like I said, you know, when they had Justin Fields, I felt like when they drafted the young boy from USC, it was the same person. He's got some games. He looks real impressive. He's got some games. He looks real bad.
Right.
And I think the coach there, if he stays there, he can probably get him where he needs to get. But Jalen Daniels is just amazing. And Scary Terry, the running back. I mean, they just got some great players there. And I love Washington's, the tenacity of them. you brought this young brother in, and he's just tearing it up, man. And for a while, they were bouncing around different quarterbacks. I'm going to take Washington.
Washington had never been. I mean, I feel like as long as I've been watching football, they have never been talked about like, oh man, what a great team. And now they finally, I think,
they got identity.
Got their formula.
And Magic Johnson is part of that organization now, you know. So that's a great thing too. When you have somebody like that, they can help move, get pieces around. Like they got the great nucleus there. They really do, and they can make some noise in that division. So the Cowboys better watch out. But in that division, I'm going to take Washington. But I just think Chicago, they're upcoming, but they're winning games, but they're losing games that they need. The games that they need to win, they don't win.
Right.
And that's, you know, first year coach, they got their offense coordinator from Detroit, and they'll get it worked out.
Yeah.
I don't know what you can say about the Jets before we get out of here, because I don't know what the hell's going on with the Jets. They are 0-6.
The Jets are going to be the Jets.
Man, Mike Green is probably flipping out. I mean, I don't know what else to say about the Jets, because they will break your heart. And I feel bad for the Jets fans, because today they could have had that game.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Because I like him.
Oh, man, he was just running.
I hate seeing him go.
It was a baseball
go
score,
there and have that
13-11. And Garrett Wilson looks like his soul's going to jump out his body today. He's just so frustrated. Him and the coach are going at it. You know, I just feel bad. Bryce Hall is such a great tailback there.
Yeah.
He's just,
they got weapons, man. I just don't understand.
Justin Fields can't. He snaps back. He can't plant his feet. He can't do anything. He's got to run because they're coming in there, and I just don't know what to say about the Jets.
Curse on the Jets.
Oh my God, it's just bad, man. You know, if you're a Jets fan, man, you're just scratching your head every game. Shout out to them because they're loyal. They're going to go to the games no matter what. Right. But today they were supposed to win that game. The Broncos, they didn't look great today either. But Bo Nix and them pulled it out, man. So it is what it is. But we're going to get out of here. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, like I said, we'll be the heart of the nickel. We had a great have a great show. Had one of my good friends on. He's a big Lions fan. He's an ambassador for the Lions. This guy loves the Lions, loves the Tigers, loves the Red Wings, loves Michigan. He bleeds that stuff, man. So we're gonna get some analogy about him, what he thinks about the Lions and stuff like that. So make sure y'all tune in. And remember, the 26th, we're gonna be down at Toledo Pickleball. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time there. It's gonna be a nice event. So you guys make sure y'all come out and check us out, man. But if you live right, do right, you're gonna be all right. Peace.